Good morning, bulls. Good afternoon, bears. Good evening, crypto enjoyers. I hope you had a great week since our last BTC review last Thursday, and a great 2 days since my last ETH review on Tuesday. So let's get started straight away. So, where do we currently stand on BTC? At the time I do record the YouTube video, we're sitting at 109,500, in between 500 and $600 on BTC. As usual, we're gonna review weekly, 3 days, daily, H4 for today. We're gonna also review the current positions that we have open on BTC, or they're running, how much they are in profit or in loss. I can tell you that they are in good profit so far. And what about the weekly then? So not much has changed since last week. When I did the video last week, we were sitting slightly below 109 on BTC. Nothing has changed on the weekly on the RSI. To be honest with you all, for me, we're still in an important downtrend. I mean, we had like a couple of bearish divergences on the weekly. MACD is trading down. What we can see, however, it's the current weekly that we are on, closing within 3 days on Sunday evening. We did retest the 26 on the pump that we had, like I think that was yesterday or the day before. I think that was Wednesday, right? Or Tuesday maybe. We're gonna see when we go into daily, but yeah, we had the really nice small pump as a pump from the 200 SMA on the daily that we're gonna review in a sec. But how does it look like right now? It looks like it's just like a retest before more continuation down. Let's have a look at the 3 days there. 200 SMA on the daily sitting at 54k. By the way, as you know, any price below the 200 SMA on the weekly is basically bear market territory, and that's where you try to accumulate BTC. But we're not there yet. We've got a long time until the bottom of the bear market, right? So the 3 days, where do we stand on 3 days? Really nice play out on the RSI there. I mean, that's where I reopen a second position on BTC around like 115, slightly above it. That was like 115,200 or 115,300, something like that, as a second short position. It's interesting. We can see that we did add a small cross below zero at a pump like 2 days ago. As you know, I think we're going to foresee continuation below zero for a while on the 3 days. So 2 days ago we had the retest of basically the 9 and the 26. They were sitting around the same price. That was sitting at 114,700. We went to 114 basically, so pretty close, pretty clean to me. Once again, you can have free access to our trading group, because our trading group on Discord is free if you do have either Bybit accounts or a Bluffin account. You've got the link in the description of the video, and it's free to access. You get access to all my position, not only what I do share on YouTube as BTC and ETH, but as a trader, there is many more pairs that I do trade other than the two majors. Let me put the stuff there. So I've got my drawing. So where do we stand on the two positions that we do have open? So first position was open during the first video I shared on BTC around 122. It was public on X as well, previously Twitter. So from the first position, we currently done like around 10% on BTC. TP1 has been reached. Stop is at break even, so it's a risk-free trade so far. And second position was open at 115,200, and it's currently done like slightly over 4% on BTC, and TP1 has been reached as well, and stop is also at break even. So for me, pretty much the same. I mean, we had a really nice pump like 2 days ago, but what's really interesting me is the yearly open. I want to see reaction on BTC. Many people are waiting for slightly below 100k from what I can see on X and from friends, traders and stuff, And my eyes are on the yearly open. Of course, there is a really important liquidity sitting at 98, and I do believe that 98 will give a small bounce on lower time frames, but we're not there yet. We will see how the market behave, but my eyes are on the yearly open and the CME gap sitting slightly below it, right? Let's have a look at the daily straight away. So yeah, 2 days ago we had a really important pump. I mean, that was like basically late shorts. People were like shorting below the 200 SMA on the daily. Big mistakes. As I stated in my previous video on 108, that should be a zone if you short where you take some TP off, some profit off the table, which I did with my TP1, obviously on my second position, because TP1 on the first position was already taken. Stops at break even. So TP1's been reached, stops been moved at break even. I didn't get stopped at break even because we went to 114, and my stop at break even on my second position is sitting at 115,200. And what we can see is that we fighting and fighting with the 200 SMA on the daily. If you truly bullish, you want to see like bounce straight away, no test and retest and retest and retest again of the moving averages, the simple moving averages, because the more a support get touched, it become more weaker and weaker and weaker, So as you can see, we're forming only like low high so far. I didn't short 111. I have two positions, so I do believe that it is enough. Actually, I've got three, but there is an older position before I started videos on YouTube, so it doesn't count, in my opinion. But yeah, I could have shorted like slightly above 111. I was thinking about it, but I didn't pull the trigger on the daily. Why? Because on the daily we've got a small bull div forming. Could it be enough for us to call it a bottom? I'm not sure about it, because higher time frame still looks bearish to me, but it could definitely give a bounce, and that's the reason why I didn't short in the 111. So I really want to see what the market's gonna give us by the end of the week with the weekly closure, and by next week we will have also monthly closure on BTC, which will be important in my opinion. But yeah, nice bull div on a smaller zone there. It's not an important one. It's not like a triple or something like that, but or the fourth bull div, but still good and still above the 200 SMA on the daily. Currently sitting at the 9. 26 hasn't been retested because it was sitting at 114,700. Let's have a look at the H4 straight away. 9 minutes already in the videos. As you know, I like to keep it short, around 10 minutes. So basically what you guys can see on the H4 is, for me, it's been lost, to be honest. I did open the second position on the retest of the 200 SMA on the H4, because for me it was just like a back test from below. if you're first time comer, yes, my charts are inverted. So yeah, to me, I mean, it looks pretty bullish, right? But my chart are inverted, so you know. On the H4, back above the 26 and the 9, which could give maybe another retest around like the 114 level. I don't know if it will be given. I mean, I don't mind if it's given. I don't know if I'll be adding another position because I want to see the overall pictures with, you know, the different indexes like total to others, how they behaving. But when I look at it, for me, it's just like continuation before more downside, and below 100k is in my opinion the first target that we're gonna see. But my eyes are on the yearly open, as I've stated. I could open another position if we get the perfect retest or even slightly above the 200 SMA, to be honest, on the H4, because it will be just like if you get the body close a week and a body close below the previous body, for me just a liquidity grab and continuation to the downside, because I'm sure that we have some stop sitting there from people turning bearish late, you know. As you may have noticed, many people are turning bearish now, and you should bring like some fear in the market sometimes. So, but you know, when they're gonna take first TP or when they're finally gonna fully turn bearish, that's wild turn, because as a trader, all liquidity is the people, right? Anyway, guys, that was the update for me for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Of course, you can give us a like, a follow if you do enjoy my content. It give us support and visibility on YouTube, so it's much appreciated. And have a good day, have a good afternoon, have a good evening, a good night, even for some of you. And see you next week for the next BTC update. Cheers.